My channel. If you have not like and subscribe the channel, please like and subscribe the channel. This is the place where you can learn Microsoft Intune, anything related to the Apple, Android or Windows operating system, and in fact Mac operating system as well. Today in this video I am going to show you what is declarative device management. This is only for the Apple operating system. Okay, so if you are managing your Apple devices, whether it's Mac or iOS or iPad, you should watch this video till the end, because it is time to take some actions to migrate your to how to migrate your MDM to DDM, right? You may be confused about MDM and DDM, right? So it's a similar word. You're not migrating the Intune to the Apple, but the way how you can manage and control the software updates. Earlier we managing and controlling the Apple iOS software updates for iOS supervised devices using mobile device management policies. Now Apple has recently announced, right, at the Worldwide Developer Conference WWDC in June 2025, that mobile MDM, mobile device management, any Intune or SOTI or any other AirWatch or any other MDM vendor, that MDM software updates are deprecated in the upcoming Apple iOS 26 version. As you know, iOS 26 is coming. The beta is already there. Hopefully in October and November they will release it. Instead, software updates will need to use the declarative device management. So in this video we want to provide you with everything you need to know to understand this transaction and easily manage the software updates for your iOS devices using DDM. So let's first understand what is DDM if you are new, right? If you're already expert in this MDM space or managing since long time, you already know what is DDM. I don't have to explain. You can read it. It's there in my screen. But I will just quickly read or summarize for you if you are new. So what is DDM? The DDM is you must be thinking that I'm just reading, because it's already available on the Microsoft site. So just I'm reading it. Otherwise I can speak as well without watching it, right? So what is DDM? DDM is an enhancement to Apple device management protocol. So what is that? It's an enhancement to Apple device management protocol. You just have to read so that you can understand it, right? It's an enhancement to the Apple device management protocol that makes device more proactive and autonomous, and this is perfectly highlighted by the major improvement that MDM brings to managing software updates. Previously Intune, since we are talking about Intune MDM, previously Intune had to send updates command and repeatedly check for the update status, right? With DDM, Intune will simply tell the devices that required OS version and installation deadline, while the device proactively updates Intune on its progress from download to installation. So you see the difference, what it actually. Earlier, Intune will send the command repeatedly to check the devices of the statuser, but with the DDM, because of the changing in the protocol, right, Intune will simply tell the devices that this version is available with the some deadline that you have to update to certain operating system or the specific operating system, right? Targeted operating system. I will show you in the Intune console as well how you can configure the DDM, and if you are using or leveraging the MDM policies, while the devices actually proactively update, right? Devices will proactively update the Intune about the progress, whether it's installed, download or fail, so that you can see the exact error. So this MDM software updates feature in Intune will initially be marked as deprecated in the Intune Admin Center, and support will end shortly after Apple 26 release. So make sure we are in July, and Apple 26 will release in October or November. So next year you migrate from MDM protocols to DDM if you are managing your iOS versions through Microsoft Intune or any MDM solution. If you note, devices will ignore MDM update setting. If you're not able to move or migrate to DDM policies, devices will ignore the MDM update setting when DDM update settings are being enforced. So the only steps you need to do are to create a new DDM update policies using the setting catalogs. I will gonna show you in the MDM Intune MDM console. And this the table you can see here that will be unsupported later this year along with the DDM feature that is actually. So what I will gonna show you without wasting your time, right? You may be thinking that I'm reading the article. No, you can also read. I'm just going to, if you don't want to read, you can always go and watch this video to understand more information. So this is Microsoft Intune. Since we are talking about iOS, so let's go to the iOS. I would always prefer and go to the configurations. Previously, if you are managing your iOS devices, then you must have the policy created here. This is MDM policy, right? So from here, this, if you have any policy created here, this is MDM policy. It's not a DDM policy. So if this policy is there, it means it is going to be deprecated once iOS 26 will be released, right? So what you have to do, you have to go to the configurations and create a new policies. Go to the setting catalogs, create, right? This is the new DDM policy. I'll just give name, right? You can give any name, DDM policy for iOS software updates, right? Next, create new, and you see here declarative device management, and here said there are so many settings, match settings, password. If you click on that, it will see passcode, right? So what you want to do, all these, I don't want to go all this, I just want to go software updates, right? So you see detail URL. Let's add all this. Just you have to select target URL, target date and time, and target OS version. Enforce list, enforce latest software update version. You can also delay. Let's also select this one all. Depend on your requirement, you can select. I'm just selecting to show you what you can do through the DDM and the DDM, right? And I'm just selecting everything else just to show you all this setting. So you have selected the DDM here, right? Let's close this one, and you see these settings configure to the declarations used by the Apple declarative device management feature, and these settings are separate from the older MDM setting, right? These settings are separate from the older MDM iOS update setting and only apply to the device enabled for the declarative management. Learn more about declarative device management. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to you can see here, you can hover it, recommended cadence, you can select oldest or newest. What is this means? Oldest, so only the oldest lower number software update version. Newest will only show the lowest. I'll select the newest. You can always go and delete if you don't want. You want to rapid security response, enable rollback notification, combine period, deferral, right? You want to defer it for 30 days or 90 days. It's maximum you can defer it for 90 days. Okay, beta, you want to, beta is unsupported. You see, configuring for controlling beta program, right? You can edit the instance and you can add the descriptions and token, but I don't want beta. Required program, right? Automatic actions, you want to download, always on, allowed, install OS updates, always on. So these are the settings. Enforce software update, right? You want to enforce latest software versions in delay, install time, software updates, right? So all these informations, suppose I just don't want everything, you don't want everything, let's remove this, delete. Okay, notification, let's delete. Combine, deferral, I also want to delete. Beta, I also want to delete. based on your requirement you can. And now I will only go to the target software updates, right? So I just want to target the build version, so you can put the build version right here or detail URL and target OS version. So I'm just selecting 18.5 and target date by 31st July. It should be updated, you can mention based on your time zone. Okay, and select next. Build version I don't need, detail URL I don't need, just next default, and I'm applying to all the devices here. Now I have created this policy, it's a DDM policy. If you open that policy, I have selected only OS version, target OS version and target date, right? So this is how you can, the all these devices, all your iOS devices will get updated to this one, and target date time is this one. If you want to more information, right, because these settings will only apply to the devices that is enabled for the declarative device management. You can always go and check what are the devices, right? This is how you have to migrate and make sure, because once Apple will deprecate these MDM software updates, DDM will be the recommended method to manage software updates in your organization, right? So for thorough guides and highlights to difference between MDM and DDM, right, along with how to configure, you can always refer. There are a few links available which is available on this blog. You can refer and read it, what is the difference between MDM and DDM. Till then, thank you, have a good day, bye bye, take care.